to another Two-Wheeled Wednesday. Today is the big day. Today is the race. It's the Mudslinger, and I think it's going to live up to its name. It's been raining for a couple days, and it's my first ever mountain bike race. So far, so good. But the race hasn't started yet. It's a lot of fun. It's good community. There's some great, vibes going on. It's a good aura. It's going to be a lot of fun. I might come in last, but someone's got to fill that role. I got there plenty early and was hanging around with some of the other racers, and then it started to rain a little bit, and race director Mike Ripley had an announcement for all of us.
It's coming in waves, so if it starts raining, I just have a feeling it's going to go nuclear for a little while, so don't get soaked now, okay? I don't think anyone's going to steal your bike. If you see somebody that looks totally shifty, please judge them. Like I said, I think it's going to start coming down here real hard, and we'll get a nice window to take off. And the goal...
The rain really started to pick up, so we all ducked into the gym, and Mike had some more words for us.
You'll lose a few to vacation, new one vacation to this, and you go over the country and escape it. But thank you guys all for coming. I'm glad to have, thanks to Blodgett School and the Fleming School District for providing this wonderful facility. And you notice the new thing is, hey, they just put in new windows up here. Whoa.
The weather eased up a little bit, and we were off to the starting line. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's only one lap race.
I rode the short course, and here's a map of my race route. First, we rolled about a mile from the school to a staging area, and we started from there, about a minute after the long course racers took off. As you can see, it starts out with a nice 2-mile climb, which really helped to keep the hypothermia at bay. This was followed by about a mile of downhill, which was then followed by a somewhat more gradual 3-mile climb, and then another short, fun downhill. From there, after one short, steep climb, it was downhill all the way back to the finish, with a little kicker at the end. All in all, it was just under 11 miles with plenty of climbing and plenty of mud.
Hallelujah, I want to get this thing started. Woo!
The crowd thinned out right after the start. The crowd was a little bit smaller than I expected, and pretty soon we were heading up that hill, and we were strung out all along that 2-mile climb. Almost been in there. On the climb, we got plenty warm and a little wet, but it was on the downhill that the mud started slinging. It got pretty dirty here pretty quickly. The rain started to lighten up a little bit, and actually even the sun came out at one point or another. As you can see, off to the left, we're riding up above a rainbow. Never did that before.
Hi guys. See you at the finish.
Yeah. Doing good?
Doing great.
Looking great.
Oh, thank you. GoPro stop video.
This final major climb was kind of steep and kind of slippery, and I thought I was doing okay until some of the faster racers from the long course just blew past me. It was quite humbling.
Go get him, man. So what's your name?
I'm Nolan.
Nolan? I'm just calling you my little muddy buddy.
Yeah. This is my first ever race, so this is through the NICA program.
My first ever race ever.
Oh, nice.
Nolan ended up beating me to the finish line by about a minute, and if the pro racers wasn't bad enough, being beat by a 15-year-old kid, that didn't do much for my ego either.
See my Nolan, just good? Nice work, Dick. Weinert. Travel from Gold Beach.
All right, well, that's it. I have no idea what place I came in. Probably pretty close to last. The event definitely lived up to its name. It's a mudslinger. Down there is the bike wash. That's where I'm headed. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. Big shout out to Mike Ripley, Starker Forest, the Mudslinger crew, and everybody who pitched in. This has been a lot of fun. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out twowheeledwednesdays.com. And remember, no matter how humbling and muddy and nasty it is, life is still twice as good on two wheels. Well, as it turns out, There were only 3 men in my division that finished. More than half either didn't start or bailed because of the mud and the wind and the rain and the mud and the hail and the sleet. So 3 of us finished. I was the oldest rider on the short course. There was one older rider that did. He is 2 years older than me, and he rode the long course. So since there were just 3 of us in the division, I came in 3rd, and I won a medal on my very first mountain bike race. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next one. Cheers.